so we can always.
Hey, we have the spot. It's fine.
Like I said, we're doing a friendly tag, right? So, hi, Cody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, Glock. Hi. Can I get your age and pronouns, please?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you take contention with in the background?
I disagree with the last point, if you want to talk about it, or anyone.
Sure. We have 2 people here who are trans, so yeah, you can talk about it.
Okay. Do you want me to just kind of give my argument? Or what do you want to say?
Give your stance. Why do you disagree?
Okay. I guess to start off, the term woman expresses a sense, right? So there's a concept of the term that designates its reference as a starting point. And at least my argument goes that the extension of the common usage of woman is different than the extension of any trans-inclusive definition of woman that I've heard. And the conclusion would be that the trans-inclusive definition isn't a subset of the intention of people's common usage. I could restate. Sorry. I don't know if that sounded
I got you, babe. I just think it's a little ridiculous.
So your issue is that we're just extending on the word woman?
No, that's not what I mean by extension. So by extension, you could take that synonymously to be referring to the referent of a term.
Sorry,
so for example, like the morning star refers to the planet. We have concepts of terms that refer to certain things. And so I take it that, well, number one, I guess my first argument is that I speak English. So like I speak just in a way that people in my speech community also speak. And so I usually refer to common usage. Like when people ask for the meaning of the term, I just give them how the term is ordinarily used. Sometimes I use terms idiosyncratically, but I think that's not what's up for debate.
So do you have an issue with the language or with the people?
No, the language for sure.
Okay, so why don't you believe that trans women are women?
I think it's a totally separate concept than the term woman.
It's not, because trans women is just another category of women. There are cisgendered women and there are trans women, correct?
Yeah, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying, I'm talking about.
No, but I'm saying that there's an umbrella term, which is woman. There can be short women, there can be tall women, there can be cis women, there can be trans women.
Yes, I understand that. In my original statement.
That is what I'm saying, is that trans women are women because they're just another fucking category.
My argument is explicitly denying that. So if I can just elaborate, my argument actually concluded that the trans-inclusive definitions is not a subset of the intention of the common usage, which I denied this point in the very beginning.
So what's the common usage?
I think the common usage in most cases refers to a biological concept.
So you're a bioessentialist then?
Yeah. Well, that doesn't follow. I mean,
yes, it does. Bioessentialism is that you must be a female to be a woman. That's the premise of the whole bioessentialism.
So actually, there's 2 things to say. The way that I've read about bioessentialism in at least some academic literature has not been expressed that way. We could be talking about 2 different things. I thought you were saying something else, like you're invoking normative properties when you say that someone has the property of being a woman. If you're not saying that, then no, I'm not saying that either.
It is another definition.
Wait, y'all,
but
hang on, y'all.
Okay.
Are you taking an etymological stance on this, where you want to break down the word woman and figure out where it all came from and see if in any way, shape, or form that had anything to do with being female? Or do you want to take this a philosophical way, which then we're going to talk about the connotative definition of the word woman instead of the denotative definition of the word woman? Which way are you trying to take it?
I'm taking a conceptual analysis of the term woman, so probably closer to the latter.
Closer to the latter. Cool. Honestly, I find that fucking wickedly boring. So you can have that conversation, fine. But at the end of the day, no matter what kind of concept you have against it, at the end of the day, the language is there. And etymologically speaking, there's nothing about the word woman that has anything to do with being female.
Okay, well, that's just question begging. So do you mind giving me... Well, okay, can I finish? Come on, I let you talk.
Well, then I'll just use this.
Wait, can I ask my question?
No, I'm gonna finish my one thing. So you're taking a position, sorry, I'll change it from bioessentialism to biological determinism. So you must be a female to be a woman. And
that's not what I'm adopting, no. I don't think, when you're performing a conceptual analysis, I don't think it's helpful to give necessary and sufficient conditions for terms. Like, think about knowledge and justice, power. those concepts that philosophers came up with, I mean, it took them their entire careers to try to give necessary and sufficient conditions, and they failed. So I don't think that best captures concepts. I was curious of asking, do you guys mind giving cases where we commonly use the term in a non-biological notion that isn't coextensive?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm bored with this. I checked out.
Me
My
too.
bad.
Okay, I'll just take that and leave if there's nothing else here.
You want?
All right, good discussion, guys.
Great.
I don't really care to argue philosophically about people's identities and their existences. That has no bearing.
That
on me.
that was biological determinism hidden under philosophical language. So, I mean, the word woman is used socially, like somebody who are traditional gender roles. That has nothing to do with